Paul? Yeah. hmm 17 years old? Yes. Now, Bishop is 16 years old? Yeah. hmm Just so that I know, yes. Protection for the minors? The state has exclusive jurisdiction until they're 18 years old? Yes. Can you issue a protection order that would exceed the actual age of being a minor? No. Are you sure? It seems that the court had this idea, right, that I would motion the court knowing of the violating of my due process rights. Yes. Knowing that the petitioner hadn't signed it. Yes. And then now knowing of the forgeries. Right. And then knowing that you issued it for 10 years and it has terminated, yes, my parenting rights. Now, I would think that I can sue you for this. That the protection for the minors uh, exceeds, it is no longer protection for the minors after they're 16 years of age, considering they can emancipate themselves. Yes. And since you continue to enforce it, you can't modify it. Yes. Without noticing it. I want you to understand something. Yes. That the issuance of a protection order that exceeds the age of 16 of any minor named, yes, I'd really have to question if the state has exclusive continuing jurisdiction after the age of 16, considering any teenager of the state of Washington, if they have another guardian or relative or friend, yes, can motion the court for emancipation. Now, two of my sons, yes, can be emancipated from being in the custody of their mother. Yep. Exactly when is it right now that you do not have continuing jurisdiction? Is it 10 years after the issuance of the protection order? Or is it after the age of 15? When does this state not have jurisdiction? Well, I've asked you to remove the fraud. Yes. I asked you to remove the forgeries. I asked you to remove the fraudulent accusations of violating it. Yes. And when you file a 2-count criminal complaint, yes, inclusive of that complaint is family members. Now, since I wasn't in Jefferson County and I didn't email the Brennan or Quilcene school districts, yes, of the cyber stalking that took place, lewd, lascivious, indecent, or obscene words, images, or language, yeah. Commission made lewd, threatening to inflict injury on the person or property of the person called any member of his or her family or household. Well, it looks like at the date of the filing of this, Zachary was no longer a minor. Yes. Now, is the cyberstalking inclusive of the petitioner that did not appear in court? And is it included as the family members that the state no longer has continuing jurisdiction over? Can you use criminal complaints without having continuing exclusive jurisdiction over the minors named or the parties named? Now let's say, yeah, violation of no contact order. The defendant in Jefferson County, Washington, on or about June 16th of 2017, yes, with the knowledge that the Clallam County Superior Court had issued a protection order, yes, that is going to expire after the minors named are adults, yes, after they were able to emancipate themselves, that has effectively terminated my parenting rights. In Heidi Lee Budnick versus Paul Chad Budnick, cause number 112006711. Now, it did violate the order while the order was in effect. Yes. Even though there were 2 attempts of service and I was not served. Yeah. Even though the weapon surrender form that was issued was not served by law enforcement. Yes. Even though there is no signature of the protected person. Right. And there are forgeries of the court commissioner and the Superior Court's ex officio court clerk. Yes. Now, you had a motion hearing 48 days later, but you said it's enforceable. Yes. But the state doesn't have continuing exclusive jurisdiction over any minor that can emancipate themselves. So exactly when are you going to remove this fucker?